EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
It's gonna take it. No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the sake. Boy, tennis make them live. I'ma run to the bed until we all but them buckets.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, it's Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And a Packer.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back in the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. That's a jet sweep. This is Adams trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
And this is 3rd down.
Here's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Rodgers with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 26. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. First down and a little extra from Mostert as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First down, San Francisco, the pickup, 14 yards. The Packer fans, and not to mention members of this defense, likely hoping to forget what Mostert did to Green Bay in the NFC title game last year. 29 carries, 220 yards, and an NFL postseason record-tying 4 touchdown runs. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
Smith on the stop.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he's brought down. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? He's got a chance to do it again.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
San Francisco.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
50 Cent, Mike, 50 Cent. Scan situation, let's go. Undercut. Check.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And some room to maneuver. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. For the Packers and Niners, this, of course, a rematch of the NFC Championship game from a year ago. And that game belonged to the 49ers. You might remember Raheem Mostert. Boy, he really made a name for himself in that one. 220 yards on the ground, 4 touchdown runs in the 37-20 victory that sent the 49ers to Miami. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
1st and 10.
13 yards there and a Niner first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively, not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Mike 4-2, Mike 4-2. Hey, check. Mike 42.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
second down, it's Jones. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Alexander.
Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st down, Packers.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down. Mostert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st down.
Got the connection here to Bourne. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half.
13-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he finds the tight end, Reed. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Complete to Jordan Reed. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
9 yards attempt.
The kick by Gold is good. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Sometimes I need a check.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now on 2nd and 13, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
42-yard line.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. The 30, 10, 5. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Urban on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. It's caught by Funchess. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the Packers.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, he sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Gold with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
For San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
The ball carrier.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Again, it's Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. It might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves. This will be incomplete.
physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Second and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
I can't believe they 12, fellas. Here we go. 51. I got you. Let's go. 51, Mike. Mike 51.
Garoppolo again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Check. Mike 42. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hey, gun.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So first and 10 now from the 30. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers add on to their lead. For the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a two-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible.
Too.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 32. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Here we go. 180. No game, no miss, defense, no game. 50.
They hand it off to Mostert. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
180. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo, his throw incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Mike 51. Here we go. Mike 51.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo completes it to Samuel. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
Watch the slant. 11. Watch the slant. Hey, Mike's 42. Woo! I got this. 2. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
21. Here we go. Hey, gun.
Garoppolo now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go, baby. Turn up. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. 27 yards there, a first down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was 2nd in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
handle.